And we're back. So, if you're not aware of recent transpirings in Girl World, Charlie Gold has released some screenshots from a Discord server where Rachel was having conversations with other reactors and some viewers in that Discord chat. And from those conversations, we have found out that Rachel was flirting with Emily just to get the tea. So I shared that in yesterday's video. I'll link that up here or below in the description box. But we have more receipts that I wasn't aware of. So we're just going to go through those right now. So Charlie Gold posted this to her ex account and it reads, so she's replying to someone asking a question, which says, is this a Discord just between reactors or like someone's community server? Then Charlie Gold says, it's a small Discord with a few reactors and viewers as well. I have dozens of receipts to organize. I'll go over some of them next week. Rachel was nice enough to post her DMs with Emily in that Discord, lol. If there's anything I think it's too sensitive, I'll leave that out. So Charlie Gold is saying that there are more receipts that Rachel was posting her DMs with Emily in that Discord. And there might potentially be some sensitive things in there. The first screenshot that I saw was this one, where we can clearly see what the main thing here is. I flirted a little, not gonna lie, I wanted the tea. So that's the one that I shared the other day. And then there's this one that I didn't see. So Jawbone, if you don't know, he's also a reaction channel. So he's also in this Discord server. And he says, genuinely considering reaching out to Emily, that kind of money would change my life. So he's saying that he was thinking about reaching out to Emily to make a video so that he can gain some money from it. And that money would be life changing. And then Rachel responded saying, I feel like if people knew, there would be a lot more understanding. Haha. So my question is this the mentality she had going into the whole befriending Emily, flirting with Emily, trying to get the receipts and the screenshots and the financial this and all these videos and all these things? Is this the mindset that she had, that the money from the video would be life changing? Is this why she also offered Emily that money as well? This person says, I doubt it. I think those with the hump just like to have the hump. I don't know what that means. And then Rachel says, they will anyway when they see the donation. That video made 3.6K so far. So I'll be forced to out myself. What? I'm reading this with you guys currently. So the video that she made, I'm supposing it's one of the videos with the text messages exposing Amberlynn, made 3.6K. So I believe that's in pounds. So she'll be forced to out herself. So, okay. So she was planning to make a donation from the 3.6K, but then she says she'll be forced to out herself to say that she offered Emily money. I'm so confused. Anyway, Jobin says, by the way, I'm not saying you're riding Emily's C word, just taking the piss out of what Amber said. Then Rachel said, I simp for money, literally. Did people think I was gonna get the best tea in the world for months and not get a bit muddy? Ha 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 ha. This is so messy. Moving on, there's this other screenshot here. That is supposedly from Emily's now deleted Instagram account. This is like Oak and Provoked. So this is Emily speaking to Rachel, right? So I'll read along. It says, Rachel, I need to be very clear about how wrong this is. I shared my personal story and details with you under the agreement that I would be compensated. That was part of the understanding from the start, and you assured me multiple times that I would be. I also made it clear that without that agreement, it would not be worth it for me to share something so personal and painful. You went forward, used my story publicly, and then decided after the video was posted to take that agreement back. Now, this is interesting. If this is Emily speaking to Rachel, again, it brings Rachel into like scrutiny because Rachel made a community post saying that Emily is the one who backed out from that agreement. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, I will post a screenshot of that where Rachel said that Emily revoked her consent to use the voice notes in her video. Let's continue on. That is not acceptable. You shared private information about me under a false sense of trust and benefit. This is not about speculation or donations. It's about ethics and respect. You profited from my vulnerability and now you're lying to frame it as something else. I'm asking you to take accountability and make this right. It is clear you are worried about how this might affect your image and reputation if people found out you paid me. But what would actually look worse than agreeing to pay me and then, that's the end of it there. So, does this mean that Emily was paid, or is she talking about the promise of being paid? Because Rachel came back and said Emily was acting kind of funny and that she and realized that she was talking to Amber again and blah blah blah. So Rachel decided not to give Emily the money and said that she would donate that portion to charity. Whew. This season is so messy. Let me know what you think below. But moving on into other Girl World news. So Miss Amberlynn Reid posted on her community tab, and it reads, in a land far away from Girl World, there lived a queen of the Am babies, away from the castle in the village where the mediocre stay. Lord Farquhar, the failed philosopher, fell in love with the queen's ex, Thomas Salamis. So Amber is insinuating that Rachel, the failed philosopher, because Rachel has a philosophy degree, that Rachel fell in love with Thomas Salamis. What is it? Did Rachel start having feelings for Tommy? Because that then makes everything messy because Rachel is in a relationship currently, from what we know. Or is Amber viewing those texts of Rachel flirting as like the truth and not seeing that Rachel was just using that as a ploy to get information from Emily? Anyway, she posted that on the community tab. And then Rachel responded on Instagram. This is Rachel's Instagram handle. She said, I just read Amber's bedtime story to the missus and she loved it. So Rachel read what Amber posted to her missus, her girlfriend. And yeah, she's just making light of it and said, I farquared in my pants. And the next one is quite funny. This is Rachel's face photoshopped into Lord Farquaad's body. So she's not taking it seriously. So I wonder if she's going to come out and explain everything that's happened because we just have screenshots here and there. We don't have the full context. Will she explain and break down the receipts like she did with the text messages from Emily? To finish off, and to finish off, let's just watch this video and then we will talk about it. Okay, now that we have watched that video, guys, Amber is looking big. She is looking big. I don't want to say the word that I wanted to say because someone in her chat the other day said 623 pounds question mark, and she said no, actually I'm 100 pounds away from that. So she is claiming that she is 523 pounds, but this does not look like 523 pounds, but this is not good. My problem with this is that Amber thinks that she's playing everybody else. She's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 7 steps ahead of everyone, and that everybody else is being played and she's controlling everything. Amberlynn, you are not. The only person that is being played is yourself because this is not healthy for you. This is not good. It is not good. And there's no way that you can try and convince people that your quality of life is as good as you're claiming it to be, that your mental health is as good as you're claiming it to be. Because I know I gained weight from pregnancy and those extra 50 pounds on my body, I'm as tall as Amber. I'm like 5'3". It hurts my knees. It really hurts my knees. Like I can feel the difference. So imagine being this size on such a petite body and living life. And you're here thinking that you have, like, you run this thing, like, this is Gorbo. No, the only person you're running is yourself, and that is into the ground. So, yeah, that is it for Girl World updates. And I'll see you in my next one, girls. Bye.